I think one of the reasons why the youth of today, we should be looking at the reason why they fall into sin rather than how they should get out of sin. I think that's probably, we should be looking at the solution rather than the cause for the problem. If you look at the reason why some of these youth are going into drugs, if they're going into falling into sin, you should look at their household as well, how they've been brought up. We should also look at whether they come from broken homes. A lot of people now who fall to drugs, they don't have love or moral support from the family. They look at their friends who are earning money, or they look at a lot of social media. I mean, the way the media portrays music artists, the way the media portrays people who are rich, who have a car, they have this, they have that, and this is what children, or this is what the youth aspire to become like, because it's a vision of success in the modern day world. Whereas what you're talking about something which is what we believe. Well, we believe this, but the thing is, a belief and actually seeing something with your own eyes is very different. You know, when you look at the kids today, when you look at youth today, they want something which they can grasp. They want something which they can earn, they can use. I mean, now we're losing our identity. I think the youth today, they're losing their identity as Muslims. They want to try different things. They want to enjoy their life to the maximum possible way they can by doing drugs, alcohol, falling into sin. And, you know, for example, now, I mean, as, you know, coming from a Pakistani family, you know, we've always been taught that pork is haram. You can never touch pork. Even those youths that go to universities, you know, they go and they do alcohol, but even doing alcohol, they won't touch pork. Why is this? We could look at this example and say that this is because from the day they were very little, it's been ingrained in them that you are not even allowed to touch pork. I mean, people won't even say the word. That's how much it disgusts us. You know, this is how we should be looking at every sin. This is how we should be looking at, you know, this is how every sin should be put to Muslims, that this is wrong. This is our aqidah. This is our faith. This is how we should react and follow. But I mean, the problem in society now is there's so many glorifications out there, you know, especially what we look at. And, you know, as human beings, it's very easy to deter from your faith, very easy to deter away from.
Yes, I 100% agree with you. And you raised a very good and very vital question. And that is that what we are saying, what we are talking, is this what you believe? And whereas the evil out there is free, and the temptations are at the highest level, the invitation towards sin is there with full attraction, and all these, you know, evil people, you know, that their lives look so, you know, glorious, and they're so affluent, and they look to us, you know, as very comfortable, you know, people with, you know, full of bounties all around them. That's actually something that we need to understand, that it's a struggle of evil and goodness, and that's going to be there. And what we are doing, and this is the right way and the only right way, if we can reaffirm the aqidah and the values of Islam in Muslims and youth, especially those who are affected, we can take them out of that difficulty. Because at the end of the day, the salvation and the protection is in firm believing that we are answerable to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And if that concept is there in our subconsciousness, that Allah is watching me, then of course there will be a change. That the evil is there, but now we have to try to fight that evil. And now, see, they have got no limitations. The evil will twist to anything and do anything. But we are always restricted to do certain things because we follow laws. We're not free. We follow rules. Because when you're talking about deen, you're not a free person. You have your limitations, you have your restrictions. As our beloved Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam has said, that ad-dunya sijnul mu'min wa jannatul kafir. Dunya is a prison for the believer, and a prisoner is never a free person. And it's paradise for the kafir. Kafir does anything. Kafir doesn't get married, he doesn't make nikah, he doesn't take responsibility, but he makes babies. Kafir stands up anyway and he urinates. He goes into any restaurant and he eats anything that he wants. We have to worry about, is it halal? Do you have certificate? Was it slaughtered by a Muslim person? You can't drink this, you can't eat this, you can't do certain things in this way, you want to have children. Yes, it's desire of everyone, then make nikah. There must be 2 witnesses, they must see that you took a responsibility, there was offer, there was acceptance, mahar was fixed. So we do have our limitations, and within those limitations we have to fight that free evil. So therefore it's a very difficult effort, and you need powerful people to fight that. We need youth for that. We are old people, we get tired. We work for an hour and then other 23 hours we need to rest. We need people like you who need 1 hour rest and 23 hours they're ready to work.